Are you one of the thousands of people right now who are sick of renting? You've been renting year after year, and prices continue to go up and up and up and up. And now you're just kind of like, what do I have to show for it? I don't own it. I'm curious, what does it take to own a house? What is the process? Well, my friend, you are in the right place. My name is Jasmine Condet, and I am a realtor in Kalamazoo, Michigan with 5-star real estate with the Harrington team. Today, I'm going to go over the home buying process. I want to start by saying that this is in Michigan, so things may be different in other states, but this is the process here. If that's something you are interested in, grab a cup of coffee, grab your notebook, and let's go. So the first two are interchangeable depending on where you like to start. I don't feel like there's a right or wrong answer to this. It's just a personal preference. I'll start with step number one. Step number one is to find a lender. So you can go to your local credit union, you can ask your bank, you can ask around, but shop around for the best rates and the best program for you. When I say shop around, I recommend interviewing or talking to maybe about 3 different lenders to see what kind of programs they offer, what kind of interest rates, and what's the best fit for you in your lifestyle. Step number two. Step number two is to find a trusted realtor. Now, the reason why I say step number one and step number two is interchangeable is because a lot of times people just don't know where to start with the lender. And if you come to a realtor, 9 times out of 10, we're going to know tons and tons of lenders that we could recommend to you, or even if not tons, at least a list of lenders that we trust and that we've worked closely with and that we know gets the job done in a timely manner. So I am not opposed to someone coming to me and not being pre-approved because I have the resources to connect them with lenders that can get them pre-approved. Other realtors may prefer for you to already have a pre-approval before coming to speak with them. So it's a preference. I am okay either way. Sometimes I prefer for you to come to me first, so then I know the lender that you're working with is going to do a great job. But you're not obligated to use anybody that anybody suggests to you. It's just always a recommendation to try out somebody that they know is good at their job. So there we go. You have your pre-approval from your lender, so that pre-approval will let you know how much money you could spend and the terms of your loan. Now you've interviewed and you find the perfect realtor and you're ready to jump in. You're ready to start your journey. For me, I'm going to say 2.5 after you found me, because we're going to go and do a buyer consult. So once you sit down with me and we do a buyer consult, that can be via Zoom, be in person, at the office, at the coffee shop, whatever suits you. But during that time, we're just going to chit chat and see where you are in life, see what's important to you, find out your motivations, and find out what you want in your home. So I'll call that 2.5 because some people do buyer consults, some people don't. I do. On to step 3. Step 3 is the house hunting process. You're going to either be looking online, driving around neighborhoods, looking in the newspaper. I don't know if they do that anymore. start your house hunt. After you found the house that you like, you'll move on to the next step, and that is to write an offer. So the first offer that you may get accepted, may not get accepted. The way things are going right now, you're probably going to be writing probably like 5-6 offers before one gets accepted. But that might not be the case. You may get your first one accepted. So after you get an accepted offer, you'll move on to the next step. And you know how earlier I said this is in Michigan. So in Michigan, and more specifically in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and within the contracts that we use, you get a 10-day inspection period to check out the house, and you're going to order, if you want, pest control, an inspector to come and to just check out foundation, check and see what's going on with the house, see water damage, and ask any questions about water heaters and so forth and so forth. So if you're satisfied with that inspection, or if you're not satisfied with the inspection, it could go one or two ways. A, if you're satisfied, you're going to move on to the next step. B, if you're not satisfied, this is the time that you will go back to the sellers and either A, try to negotiate a reduction in price, or B, try to see if they are willing to fix any repairs. I say willing to because they're not obligated. They can say, no, as is, I'm not fixing anything, I'm not coming down on the price. Do you want to move forward or don't you? And that's going to be a decision you're going to have to make. Is the house still worth you moving forward? If it is, you'll go on to the next step. The next step will be appraisals. So during this step, the bank or your lender, whoever you're going through, they're ordering their own kind of inspection. You're still responsible for paying for it, but it's kind of like their inspections to check out the value. They need someone to go out and to confirm that this house that you're spending $250,000 on is worth $250,000, so they can protect their investment into you, to know that you're purchasing something that's worth the amount of money that they're giving you. Okay. So now, after appraisals, appraisals can go one or two ways also, or maybe a third way. But either they, the appraisal comes back at value, which means that the appraiser who went out agrees that the house is worth the amount of money that you're paying for, or it can come back and be undervalued. So if it comes back undervalued, the appraiser is saying that, in their opinion, the house is not worth the amount of money you are paying for it. And then that can go one or two ways again. Either A, you pay money out of pocket to meet that gap. B, maybe that seller will come down, or C, but you guys could probably meet somewhere in the middle. Okay? After that step, we're gonna be like, woo, I'm almost there. This feels good. Inspections are done. Appraisals done. Now, you're almost to the final line. But before you get there, you're gonna wanna go and check out the house before you sign the dotted line. So that 3 days, at least 3 days, so the third day, the second day, or the day before, you're going to want to get back into that home, do a final walkthrough, make sure that everything on the contract that's supposed to be there is still there. Refrigerators, stoves. Let me tell you, because they're not always there when they're supposed to be. Make sure the seller didn't destroy anything on their way out. Just basically make sure it's up to your satisfaction. If it is, then you make it to the closing table and you will become a homeowner. But be prepared because there's tons of paperwork involved. So just come with a smile, do a little bit of little exercises, massage them, and get ready to sign on the dotted line. And then, congratulations. Okay. How was that? Was that as many steps as you thought? Was it complicated sounding? Was it not as bad? I want to know what you guys think about all the steps to purchasing a home. And let me know if you guys have any other questions. Drop them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Okay, guys. That's all that I have right now. So thank you so much for joining in. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and smash that bell so you know the next time I put out a video. And you might as well subscribe while you're at it. Alright guys, that's all I have. Until next time, bye.